really probably would have helped if I had my contacts. So, what I'm trying to do in 14 minutes is I've done a lot of research just into myself and psychology and spirituality, and my Facebook could be considered to be my red book. And I did in 1 year what took Carly 20. I lost my mind. I had my own encounters with both the personal unconscious and the collective unconscious. And I'm here to tell the tale. I've started as a healing journey. I turned 30 in 10 days on March 14th, so I had almost 30 years of healing, plus whatever was carried on from the past lives. And given the fact that a past life of mine happens to be Hypatia of Alexandria, who was flayed alive, dismembered, and her remains were burned, I'd say that there's a lot of trauma from that lifetime in particular, given that who the fuck she was and what ended up starting the dark ages of Christian mythologies. But who are you when someone faces you with a negative quality of yourself? Because there are, according to Alan Watts, there's the way of the yogi, the way of the Sufi, and the way of the fakir. He also mentions a fourth way, who he says is popularized by George Ivanovich Gurdjieff. Well, who was Gurdjieff? Gurdjieff was an official channel of Michael, of the Michael teachings, of which Sarah Chambers was an official channel, and who Chelsea Clayton Yarbrough wrote books, as well as many others. And why is the Michael teachings important? Well, when my ex told me that I was psychopathic, my response was, hey, I know there's always been something fucked up about me. Maybe I should try to figure out what that is, just for myself, Schizoid personality disorder is what fit more than antisocial personality disorder did at the time. And I had a sudden Kundalini awakening after I accepted myself as having schizoid personality disorder, and basically being, accept me for who I am or don't, that's your choice, but I finally do after. It's all on my Facebook. But just a few days before that, if not the night before, I was in the shower, intoxicated as fuck. Oh dear. Be right back. Intoxicated as fuck, crying about not wanting to be alive anymore. This is gonna be all over the place, I guess. This is how that works. But I had an intuition in 2013 that I didn't listen to reach out to an individual. My cousin. 2 weeks after, or well, shortly after that, they killed themselves. And I guess for some reason, I blame myself for not listening to my intuition. And I fell into, I don't know, some kind of functional psychotic depression. And for 13 years, my question was, why are certain people allowed to kill themselves? Or why are certain people allowed to, die from suicide? Because I'm sure we've all had, an attempt or two under our wings, and we're still here. But some people... And what I finally came up with was that he was allowed to die so that I wouldn't, because the first thought that I had when my younger brother told me was that he beat me to it. And when I was in the shower crying, I don't know how much of that was because he was dead, or because that now that he did it, that, I couldn't anymore. So I had to, keep fucking living his goddamn fucking life. But yeah, I had a